Morning, it is now day 77 of the vlog and I'm up nice and early. It's 6:10. The reason that is because today I'm heading to London because it is the coronation of King Harry. So today I'm going to become a king, and essentially I'm going to do a load of little things. So look at some of the things that happen on a coronation day, but more importantly, obviously this is a training vlog, you must remember that. I'm going to do the coronation route, so when King Charles left Buckingham Palace and ended up at Westminster Abbey to become king, to be crowned, and then I'm going to do Queen Elizabeth II's route back, because it was slightly longer, a 5-mile route back to Buckingham Palace after the coronation. So we're doing a bit of walking and stuff as well, but we're going to do some other bits around the coronation and yeah, just sort of essentially make it a big day for King Harry, because it's going to be a fun one. I'll have my Queen Consort SpongeBob SquarePants as well. But first of all, of course, it's that time. Breakfast. What does a king have on a day of breakfast? Cheesy baked eggs. Private chef. Maybe I'll quickly wake Mum up and ask her if she can do that for me. No, it's okay. It's okay. I like the standard stuff. We all know this. You've seen the routine. I don't make it too different today, you know. Of course I'm going to be king, but there's plenty of other things to enjoy. I like my food as it is. We've got Weetabix and nuts and cacao powder, seeds, dates, all of that. So yeah, we'll put the yogurt and milk in, black coffee. That's fine. No, yeah, and then I've got to think what to wear. But anyway, let's have this breakfast first. Coronation day, you tend to get a lot of merchandise and souvenirs and stuff for the day, and there's plenty of things that the royal family are printed on over the years. So things like coins, and you know, you can go to all their palaces and stuff, souvenir books for coronation days, you know, you have coronation service books, even things like coasters of King Charles for his coronation day. So I thought I would have my own ones. Now, I thought coaster and stuff was a bit boring. It doesn't fit the theme for me. I want to be a charitable king. So I have a coronation foam roller. So if you bought one of these, you'd have a lovely picture of me with a tennis racket inside. So yeah, I hope you like that one. And also coronation tea with my face on it. English breakfast tea, Union Jack, and all sorts. So if anyone's interested, you can now purchase King Harry's foam roller and King Harry's English breakfast tea. Might have one of these now, you know. I found more souvenirs for King Harry. They've also got King Harry face masks. I love it. Honestly, it's going to be such a good day. What does the king wear on the day of his coronation? Well, obviously they normally wear all the robes and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be allowed that today. And obviously a lot of kings are quite charitable, so King Charles loves the environment and protects the environment. I'm the active king, so I'm making myself look quite sporty today. Of course, I'm not going to Westminster Abbey, you know, with a horse and carriage. I'm going on foot. So I wanted to make sure today that I promoted what I'm doing. So we're going with our THINK18 top on today to make sure during my coronation everyone knows THINK18 are brilliant. Now, of course, we also need to consider how I smell. Now, I thought I would be a little bit more like what I think a king would smell like. So everyone knows this spray, Aramis, and I have to say, it's old, but it's gold. It smells amazing. Let's spray our Queen Consort for today as well. The nicest smelling sponge in the world. You can see a coronation bench. Sure, it won't be long before there's a King Harry one. So probably a lot of you know this already, but a lot of the royals essentially do a lot of engagements. So that might be, you know, to go to local charities or local businesses and become patrons and all sorts as well. So I thought, what would I do if I was king, or I'm going to be king? What would I want to do? What could I add to this country to make it better? Well, obviously, being an active king and a physically strong and fit one, I would think about how I can get people moving more. So my idea would be, I would line footpaths, because let's be honest, a lot of footpaths are rubbish. They're full of gravel. You can hear under my feet now, so I'm scuffing. It's all gravel and stone. It's just not very nice. I would have it where every footpath would have crowns on them, and the distance between all the crowns would be, let's say, a mile or 800 metres. So let's do half a mile. So you knew every time you've walked between two crowns on the footpath, which are painted on, you've walked half a mile. And then that's a good way of not having to buy watches and all these things at tea steps. You'll know that you've walked 3 or 4 miles, let's say, if you've crossed 8 crowns. That's what I would add. So footpaths with paint on. So then that you know when you're doing a walking route, you've done that distance. Or even, I'm coming up with new ideas now, you can paint certain different colours. So you could have like a red path, and if you follow it, it's like a circular route. And then that tells you how many miles you've done. So, yeah, something like that. Save you having to read a map then, wouldn't it? An active king and all that. We don't rely on taking the car. We use public transport. We're a good Samaritan. 10 minutes till the train. All the people have come in to line the streets ready for my coronation. They obviously don't realise I'm here. I can't believe this, SpongeBob. Look how many people have come out here for us to line the streets. They're all looking in there waiting for me to come out, but I'm behind them. They haven't realised yet, but yeah, they've got all the flags out, they've got all the Union Jacks out ready for me to do my walk from the Mall. So, yeah, let's go and head to Westminster Abbey. Hi there, yeah. Yeah, it is me, yeah. It's Coronation Day. Yeah, I'm just heading down there now. Thanks for coming out to watch me. Believe this. Honestly, look at this. They've closed it off, and they haven't even let me in for it. Apparently it's not even for the coronation, it's for the London Marathon. A marathon. 26 miles. I don't even get out of bed for that. 62 miles or nothing. Unless it's an ultra marathon, it doesn't count. Anyway, I'm going to have to take a different route now. Unbelievable. This is how they treat the next King of England. Honestly. It's disgraceful. Look at that sign. It's not from a coronation. Honestly, SpongeBob's so annoyed he's hiding in my bag. This is more like it, SpongeBob. Here come our horses. We'll beat them there still. I love it. Thank you so much. Here we are, SpongeBob. We're here for our coronation. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they're not letting us over there. The police there, they obviously don't know who we are. This is weird, isn't it? Yeah, I know we went the wrong way. I didn't have a choice, SpongeBob. What am I meant to do? Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to go back yet, do I? I don't know which way we're going to go back. Should we go back? It's not really worth this, is it? Right, we'll try and find Queen Elizabeth's route back, because we're ultra walkers, don't forget. So, yeah. It's your fault. So, obviously, this is Whitehall. So this is where both Charles and the Queen made their journey back to Buckingham Palace, but Charles literally went out the same way he came. And down this road you have the cenotaph is over there, and that's where they lay all the wreaths and stuff during like Remembrance Sunday. So yeah, it's a very iconic road, that's for sure. And obviously King Harry walking down it now has just added another bit of history to it, but it's not too busy on this bit. It's a lot quieter than the rest of it. Anyway, on to the next phase as Queen Elizabeth returned back. all this coronation stuff, not as good as I thought it would be. So me and SpongeBob changed our mind. We've decided we're going to go on our own sort of walking route that because, yeah, obviously people don't seem to know how famous we are. That being said, we were just admiring the amazing monuments in London as well. There are loads. I'm looking forward to, even though not today, because I'm not going to get one from the coronation, when I complete this Ultra Challenge, me and SpongeBob, we're going to have our own monument in London, I'm sure of it. We'll finally get some recognition from the public. Anyway, I'd go look at some shops, I think. Wondering who it is. Apparently it's Lewis Hamilton. Honestly, I don't know how lucky they are having me here.
National store. If there's one thing I've learned, actually I've learned a couple things. First, Lewis told me that Fred is always amazing at this year.
I bought something from Sports Direct for my training, which is either going to be the biggest waste of money I've spent so far, or one of the best things I've bought. Give you a hint, I won't reveal it just yet. I've been suffering a bit of pain again on the outer part of my ankle bone, where the shoe's been digging in. So I've bought something a little bit peculiar, but I looked it up and I said it may make it more painful or it may be the best thing ever. Anyway, I know King Charles likes his cheesy eggs. I'm looking for a shop now where I can get some hard-boiled eggs. I'm feeling peckish. Not gonna lie, I've just opened the packet and they absolutely stink. But in terms of smell, I'm on a bit of a hunt at the moment. I've been in 3 Zara shops and I can't find this spray that I really like, so I've got one more to go in. It's not in there. I'm gonna have to come back without the spray I really thought I was gonna get today, so let's wait and see. Anyway, I'm gonna eat these first. It wasn't first time lucky, it wasn't second time lucky, it wasn't third time lucky, but it was fourth time lucky. So I've now managed to get 3 of the same spray, which got a bit of a funny look. And I was speaking to a lady in the queue and she was like, "Oh, you like that one?" It's for my dad and my brother as well, so I bought 2 for them. One more job though I need to do before I go. I need to get my mum something as well, because my mum puts up with all my moaning more than anyone. So being a charitable king that I am today, I'm going to go and see if I can find a nice spray for her. I've got one in mind, so I'm going to head back to where I was before I go home. You can't go down the mall at the moment. If anyone's wondering, or obviously loads of you would have known the mall anyway, it's red. And the reason that is, I believe there's a chemical that they put in it called iron oxide, off the top of my head. And they did it, I can't remember what monarch it was, but they wanted it to look like a red carpet. So that is why the mall is red. I initially felt disappointed that I haven't got a crown on my head and that I haven't been able to complete the walking route. But do I feel like I've ended up being a king today after my trip to London? Well, actually, yes, I do, because if we think about it, I've got my Queen Consort in SpongeBob. I've been very charitable. I've got my top on. I've bought stuff for other people as well. We've seen all the places where I was meant to go, to inside Westminster Abbey. Well, not inside, but just outside Westminster Abbey, and obviously started from Buckingham Palace. I've had my own royal souvenirs this morning as well. So, of course, when I say that, that was the tea and the foam roller with myself on. And also, I will do later on as well, like Charles, I'm going to eat like a king as well. So I've spent like a king, I've been charitable like a king, I've got souvenirs like a king, I've seen all the important places like a king, and then later I'm going to eat like a king. So I'm going to get the train back now, and yeah, I look forward to it. It's my favourite meal tonight. Sort of London Marathon Village as well, and good luck to anyone. If anyone is watching this, genuinely good luck to you doing it, because I know how hard and how much time it takes to do all the training as well, whether it's for an ultra or for an actual marathon. It's not you who's got the 2 and the 6 the wrong way around, it's me doing 62 miles, that's for sure. But it doesn't matter what distance you do. I've said this on previous videos. It's what you put into it. 100 metres could be very, very difficult. You put 100% in, you just run at a different speed. And that's all it is. You know, it's just a case of just doing a long distance. It's the mental challenge as much as anything else. But, you know, if you've done the training, you put the hard work in, you get the results. And that's what I'm hoping for myself soon as well. But for anyone doing it this weekend, good luck at the London Marathon. I think the weather's going to be alright. It's going to be warm. going to be dry. That's the main thing. Weird buy that I got in Sports Direct. So I didn't get one, I got 2 lots of these because I wasn't sure of sizes. So I got junior and senior, and they are essentially like football shin pads without the shin pad. So they've got the ankle bit there. My ankle's been digging in a lot recently, so I'm going to try it. So hopefully that'll reduce the pain I've been having, but it's not football career was over after yesterday. Let's give these a try and see if that helps get rid of the bruising on the side of my ankle. Oh, so these are the junior ones. I think these might work. I'm going to walk back in them later and hopefully have some good news with it. Now, to be honest with you, 32,000 steps. That's pretty good, I'd say, for a king on his coronation day. But no, I feel really good. The ankle things haven't worked, though. They were digging in, so I've just popped it up for now, so made it worse. Essentially, I just need to keep it a bit looser. But good news, tomorrow my hamstring feels absolutely fine. So I'm hoping to be able to go for a run in the morning. And also, in terms of tomorrow's vlog, I'm planning to do a bit of camping. When I say camping, essentially I'm going to try and set up a little base in my room, like a den in my room. And the reason I'm doing that, well, it's for the vlog. But, of course, this challenge, I'm doing 62 miles in one day. However, you could have actually split it into 2 days and done 30, I think it's 31 miles one day and 31 the next day. So I chose to do it all in one go because I didn't want to share a tent with anyone, to be honest with you. So we're going to bring that camping experience to home tomorrow and see what we can make. I'll also have a little go at my thing that I got on holiday, so see if I can light a fire with it. So yeah, plenty of things planned for it. I'm looking forward to trying it. It's like to smell nice. Red Rodeo, definitely recommend if you want to smell the strawberries. That's what I've got myself for Dad and my brother. And my mum's got vibrant caramel candy, so it's time to go give it to them. Back home, and now it's time for my king's meal. So I've got sardines, cucumber, tomato, eggs, brown sauce, chilli sauce, ketchup, and all sorts as well. SpongeBob's back home as well. He's got his pineapple. You had a good day as well today, SpongeBob? You didn't enjoy it? He's annoyed because I didn't get him a present, apparently. I have taken you to Canterbury in London, to be fair. How about, to make it up to you, tomorrow you join me with the camping? We'll shake on it. And in that case, we'll catch you later.